after you now.
Jeez, bloody hell, man. What's going on?
Nothing. But just here, living some kind of
Oh,
life.
huh?
Just here, living some sort of life, basically.
How's it going, man? Has boredom settled you?
Nah, I'm calm, you know.
Uh,
I'm actually calm, but yeah, I ain't bored yet, you know.
what?
I forgot my little routine, so it's alright.
It's mad, man. Bro, we took the piss just to get this thing going, man. Mad.
Yeah, it's all long still. It's good, don't get me wrong, but it's long though.
Mm. I see you done a look light up and all that, man. I see you looking a bit more fresh and stuff.
Yeah, I have to do my little thing, you get me?
uh.
Because I look like a big foot, looking homeless. You know what I mean?
Bro, but that's the thing, man. I'm noticing a lot about everyone's buying clippers now, man. Everyone's just trying to do their thing.
Yeah, I got my local clippers and that don't my local line up. You get me?
It's
I'm alright.
mad,
I can live with this, fam. I
man.
ain't got barbers again.
So you're basically set for however long it.
Yeah, I got barbers again, fam. One time I go
That's
barbers
mad.
if I go and get a fade and a full shape up, but other than that though, I go barbers.
Mm. It's
Hmm?
mad, man. It's actually mad. Have you
I'm
been
not stylish this way.
huh?
Yeah, go on.
Say it again.
Go on.
Oh, have you been watching Crop Circle, fam? The new one,
Nah, I ain't start watching it, you know.
isn't it?
Nah, I seen the trailer, I start watching it with mad unks and all that, but I ain't start watching it yet.
Oh shit, then I won't spoil it for you then because, bro, let's just say, man, it's not what I thought it would be, bro.
You know it is. Even though I ain't seen it, nowadays the second one ain't also was the first episode of anything really.
Mm.
You know, I think most shows anyway. The first one's good. The second one's alright.
Do you know? I think what I've noticed with this one was there wasn't any like storyline. Do you get me? It was all over the place.
Alright, it was no like main storyline.
There wasn't. It was just literally. It was just bouncing from clip to clip to clip, and
Yeah,
then nothing made sense. Do you get me?
yeah.
So nothing related to nothing, man. I was fully disappointed, man. I was actually disappointed.
You heard?
Nah, because the first one was all right. The first one was good. Like,
Yeah.
if
First
I'm being
one's good.
honest, yeah. And I was
First one's
thinking,
good.
okay, cool. It's going to be a continuation of the last one, isn't it? Or a
Yeah,
better storyline.
yeah.
Fully
Why I
disappointed,
say
bro.
why I say no good?
Nah, all it is just they jump from clip to clip to clip, and it's just Nine's always on his phone, chatting to someone in the background
Obviously,
where everyone else is bantering.
my man's working on it. My
Bro,
man's
man, now let's
working.
just say, man, Nines, man, I was disappointed with this one still. Bro,
Uh,
hopefully Crop
you,
Circle 3 is a lot better, man, than
why
this
is it
one,
gonna
because
be a
this
third?
one's...
It's gonna be a third one.
I don't know if they're going to make a third one, but I hope if they do, that it's a lot better that it's a lot more organized this time, innit?
Yeah. Plus, last one came out last year.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah,
last
last
year.
year.
Yeah.
So my man had a whole year, you know, to fix it properly. You get me? Where say
Yeah.
it went no good.
Bro, when you watch it, you will realize you're thinking, nah. And the worst part is
Yeah,
I've seen a few other people that watched it and they were saying the
yeah,
same thing. I thought it was just me. I thought first it was just
yeah.
me that weren't feeling it.
I don't really want to waste my time again, man.
That's what
Sounds
they, just
that
watch
sounds
the trailer.
unwatchable. And I know it. I keep seeing it. I say, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. And I haven't click on it.
Yeah. Now mine it popped up. You know when you go on YouTube and it's like the first thing that comes
Yeah,
up, and I was
yeah, I
like, you
keep
know
seeing
what,
it. I scroll past.
bro, let's get into the nitty gritty, man. Yo,
What's that?
let's talk about. Remember that video I sent you of everyday struggle with academics and Wayno,
Them
bro.
fools.
Let's unpack that one, man, because that was an
Yeah.
absolute madness, bro. Yeah,
Bro, what's
so
his name? Wayno.
Wayno, yeah.
He's like, he that blood.
So let's
I'm
unpack
saying
that
a
for a
bare
second,
chest,
man.
fam. I'm saying bare chest, fam. He's like, he
so
that, fam. I'm saying
so
bare
just
chest.
for a bit more context here. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a show called Everyday Struggle in it. It's like a
Yeah,
show. So now they're all like everyone's recording it from home, whatever.
yeah,
So they talk about different topics and different things that happen in it. So
yeah,
it's a hip hop show. So on this one, they were talking about how they brought up a clip of Fredo, I don't know if we can put a clip here somewhere.
When Fredo saying, "Fuck America, Indonesia, I'll rob you all."
Yeah. So he said, "Fuck America." He goes, "Fuck these American rappers, and when they come to the UK, I'm gonna start robbing them."
Robbing them. Oh, agree.
So I think they've showed that little clip, and then they were unpacking it to see why and whatever. So Wayno jumps on, and Wayno was like, "You know what? It's a bit shit from these UK rappers and how they're saying it. It sounds like they're kind of reaching and begging for attention. From the UK market.
Yeah.
And then he went on to say a few other things, yeah. But fam, I just wasn't feeling his whole comment about this whole the UK scene is begging it with America, bro.
You know, I ain't gonna
doing their own thing.
I want to snuff my man in his face, you know, fam.
Yeah.
When I watch the interview, they start talking. You know what? Safe innit? You don't have to agree with Fred or whatever about what he said, innit? But what he's saying was pure gibberish, bro. Because look now, Pop Smoke, innit? Rest in peace to my man. His first song, "What's the Party," was a UK beat, innit?
Yeah.
So how are we begging off the US if they're coming over here to use our beats, innit?
So the whole argument is America's not giving any homage to the UK over using their beats and their flows. And then he was like, "Oh, well, if that's the case, then the UK should always be paying homage to Chicago over their drill because the drill started over there," which I thought was stupid because...
It's stupid because when I said that was stupid because when you have like those drill interviews, they always say, drill started in Chicago, but we took it and made our own out of it. So I don't know, so UK are still paying homage because they always say, started in Chicago, but we made our own version. But the New York people now, or Wayno, when they jump on the UK beat, they don't say, "Oh, this kind of genre of drill came from UK in it," but we made our own into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you UK still shout out to Chicago, but they always also say, "We took it over and made our own version."
Yeah.
So I don't see why they can't do the same thing. You know what I mean?
Do you know what it is? I think the UK scene is popping so much here. Like, I don't think anyone cares about what's going on in America. But I hate these Americans that are going on like they've created everything. So they come, take the UK style of drill, take it over there and then just show no acknowledgement, like nothing.
Yeah, because all people they know is the person who made the beat when the song starts with the 808s and then they'll shout out the producer.
Yeah.
They only know the producers, but other than that, though, we don't care about the artist, though, really, innit?
They don't. But you know what? Shout out to Academics, man. Academics spoke hella truth, bro.
You know what it is? I ain't gonna lie. Don't like him, innit? I don't say don't like him. Sometimes I find it annoying, innit? But this time, though, innit? He actually spoke the facts, though, still. I was like, you know what? Do you think? But the way guy was just special.
I think, do you know what it is? Because I think later on he kind of backtracked and took back some of his statements. He said the translation of it was a bit wrong. But it's just I think it's an American energy, and it's like they think that they here with hip hop, which they are, of course, like they're the creators of a lot of these things.
They created it. I'm cool in it, but I think the UK is doing better in terms of they have different genre of music because America you got R&B, hip hop in it, and like Chicago drill, three things in it. The UK got pop, drill, R&B, rap, hip hop. You got more variety of songs to listen to, whereas most American songs sound the same. I'm sorry, all they talk about is popping pills and money. That's it.
Yeah. I think just in general,
don't get me wrong. The UK ain't better because they talk about better drillings than that. But at least you can know what they're saying, though, and mumbling. So I don't think the UK really needs American acknowledgement. I think at some point, the UK then becomes so big, the Americans have no choice but to notice us.
And I think that's what's happening at the moment. Is like they try to kind of build that bridge with the UK. Because you see some people coming over trying to build that bridge, But I think just in general, the scene just doesn't even need them, bro. Like everyone here is just doing so well. It's just Americans feel like they need that, they feel like that we need them just to kind of unlock that another level. They think that if you haven't conquered America, that you haven't accomplished You haven't hit worldwide global status.
Which I think is stupid, innit? I think personally. Like back in the day, yeah, I'd agree with it, innit? If you can make it in America, make it anyway. But nowadays, you have artists like from the bedroom and they're on big stage at wireless and that, and they don't have the American cosign, but now the Americans like, oh, so and so is here, shout out so and so, thinking, oh, now we've got big artists over here. You want to like extend the hand? Nah, come on.
Although I still think Fredo's approach was a bit mad, you know, because then it's gonna sound. Because it's gonna sound.
He said like he's demanding it. I'm saying no, you get me, like he's demanding it, like I have no choice. Like, brother, calm down.
Sorry to cut. What I meant by that is he's gonna sound mad hypocritical when he starts recording with American artists. Because you think about it, what he said is like, fuck these Americans.
No, I hear what you're saying, but the same as Americans, they say fuck the UK, but they still want to jump on the UK beat, in it. So
no, I hear that, but it's like that's what I'm saying. I hear what you're saying. I hope it doesn't. I hope it, yeah.
At some point, though, in it, you have people contradict themselves in it. At the moment, Fredo's saying fuck US because he thinks pumping, he's doing his own thing. But the same as the USA are fuck, not fuck UK, but forget the UK, we don't need you. And two is now you see my man shout at somebody on Twitter saying, "Oh, club coming soon." I'm thinking, you see, it's just live your truth in it though. If you want to shout at you, shout it out. If you don't want to, don't be half-hearted about it though.
Yeah,
you can't be half-hearted there. Come on now.
The thing is, with me, obviously, I'm not no like musical expert. I don't have any massive knowledge in music here. So I don't want my words to be misconstrued in it. But what I'm saying is for me right now, I feel like the UK scene is doing so well. Like I'm catching myself more. A person that, for someone that used to listen to a lot of American music and American rap, now majority of my playlist is the UK. Like more time, I'm listening to everything UK right now.
Because as I said previously, the UK has more variety, which is to like. To party to dance to nudge it into, you get what I mean?
Yeah. I don't get it wrong. That Brooklyn drill sounds good, you know. Like some of the music is good still, but
nah, it sounds good. Don't get me wrong, innit? It sounds good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not disputing that, but I'm just saying the UK don't really need the blue tick in it from the US.
Yeah.
But you know what it is? It's mostly. Like, I can't agree with him because when he said about it's a New York mentality, because in a way, guys talking like a New York kind of brother. He's saying we did this, we did that, we did this. Okay, yeah, you done this, you done that, but what about these people who done this?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So when he said that in it, then he said what pissed me off was when he said the UK what they want acknowledgement, they want like a record deal.
He said it. He said it in a way that that like the UK, like they're mad because nobody in America is signing these UK artists.
Yeah, I'm gonna say when
I'm bringing them over.
When he said, but he said it. How he said it was, he said, "What the UK people want a record deal because they ain't getting one." So he said it like, "Kenny, you're begging to get a record deal." And some people in the UK ain't signed but doing well for themselves.
Exactly. Bro,
and the girl in it, I don't know what she was on about. She was waffling in my ear after
this. Bro, listen, I gotta understand there's an element of bias on that, it's because it's 3 American people, so obviously they've got that shrugging the shoulder American show off kind of vibe in it. So, but I think what they should have done is at least if they're gonna discuss that topic, to bring someone from the UK. Do you get what I'm saying? So you can get both ends of the spectrum.
But no offense to the. But some of them, even if you have a UK person there, Americans are so ignorant in it. It's just all mad. Not all of them. I'm not saying all of them, but some like so ignorant. It's just you can't have a debate with them.
Yeah, because they just think they're there, and obviously no one else, because they create a lot of this. Is like they kind of look down on everybody else in it.
But do I find funny? Like, you know, when US said it, we take quite a lot of things. Like they took bashment. They try to do their own thing. They took Afrobeat. They try to do a madness with that. Then the UK drill. I'm thinking, you guys just want to take everything, but not give a shout out or that. I'm not saying give it like the McLab in it. I'm just saying shout out the UK, whatever in it. But you can't be taken from different kind of cultures in it and try to make your own thing, then be mad or be get upset about it.
Yeah.
That's just pointless, really.
But you know what though? What's your thoughts on just the UK? I mean, sorry, the Americans now making like the UK style drill.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie, it's actually alright, you know. Because the first time I heard like the New York version of drill with Chef G.
Yeah.
When you made a drill song, from then I was feeling it. So I actually do like it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Because it kind of reminds you of it still has that UK feel to it. If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
I actually do like the New York drill.
I think with what I've noticed here is like with New York, they're incorporating. Do you know how like drill first was just hardcore, like mans with skis on and doing all of that? Yeah. It's like they're bringing more of that, that element of dance into drill.
Okay, see.
So they're trying to add a bit more flavor into it.
Yeah. See, okay, look now. The UK drill, isn't it? So recently, people like start showing their face in it, whatever. But the UK drill based on mans with the balaclavas on ski masks and talking a whole bunch of madness. Not much dancing, not much vibe in the video, just straight crud. But the New York drill, as you said now, innit, they've got more dancing, more like happy vibe. Even though it's like a drill song, more happy vibe we can dance to, more dance to, you get what I mean? So I think now the New York has like got their own little version of UK drill. Yeah.
Which I've noticed is like, so I think that's what they introduced is more of that dancing feel vibe and dance coordinations and all of that. But boy, what's your thoughts on French Montana's song, fam? Have you had
Oh my god! Listen, you in it, a big man thing. I'm gonna block you on Snapchat, you know.
Huh?
I'm gonna block you on Snapchat, you know. You can't be messaging my phone early morning about some dead tune, bro. Because the worst thing is, I seen it on I think it's Instagram or something, but I didn't see it. I get passionate because I'm not a big fan of French Montana in general. I'm not a big fan of him in it.
Yeah.
From scheming till now, in it, I'm not a big fan no more. Like, then when I had the beat came on, like, okay, the beat's calm, bro. That man said three words for the whole song. Literally, he said 3 words in the whole song, kept repeating himself.
Fam,
and he thought he'll fly.
Let me see the first time I seen this year. I was scrolling through Instagram, and then do we see the sponsored ads? So it comes up, bro, that's a vibe. Certain vibe. I'm thinking,
that's a vibe.
This sounds,
that's what he said.
This sounds, I was thinking, okay, what is this? Man. It sounded a bit drilly. So I went and loaded it on YouTube and I listened to it, bro. Like he said, 3 words. And guess what he kept doing? Do you know that FIFA Voron spin every 2 seconds?
Yeah, it spins into the comments said it. The comments was with a madness. They said, count how many times Mama spins in the video. I was, man kept spinning like his ice skating ring. Man should slip just slip them.
Bro, the geezer kept
it's a vibe. It's an 8. Spin around, and you thought, I'm good doing this. No, dickhead, no.
He butchered that tune differently. You know the beat. Someone could have done something a lot better with that. Someone could have done something a lot better.
The man said his name was Freddy Krueger. Sam just damaged the whole beat and fucked it all up and killed it. But
bro, he just literally. You know what? He tried to sound a lot like Pop Smoke. Have you noticed?
Yeah, but it just sounds like a retard. No sense. But it sounds like a downgraded B-Tech class S8 kind of brother. How can you say 3 words for the whole song, spin around? I think you're better than Kendrick.
Do you know what, French? I'm gonna give you. So see, with that, we're gonna get to that in just a second because that's a whole different thing. We're gonna get to that in just a second. But you're French. Listen, leave the drill thing alone, bro. Leave it alone, man. Bro, this is not for you, man. Leave that one alone.
We already got Drake in it. He's kind of alright in it. We don't need you to, you know. You can fuck off first.
Bro, do you know what? Drake's, his war song? That was a vibe, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard it.
What I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. After a while, at the beginning, everyone be iffy with Drake in it, but now it's kind of like, get used to it. French, you can't do it, mate. Leave it alone. Just close the door, close the blinds, go to bed, fam. No.
And that's another thing with Drake, though. Like, whenever people might call him a culture vulture or whatever, but whenever he collabs with the UK, he shows mad respect, fam, and mad homage all the time.
That's one thing I rate about him, though, still. Anything he does, and say, you done, or something after, he says, how many say shout at that. Even if he met you in his life. But that French shit. Fucking trash, man. Sorry, but
that tune upset me. I didn't. I locked it off.
The worst thing is, you're playing a song and you're trying. At first, you're thinking it's dead, but you're thinking, you know what? the first few seconds, then we give it a bit of time to warm up.
Yeah.
It was flat like pancake, blood. Warm up.
That song was absolutely
wasn't even lukewarm.
shocking.
It wasn't even lukewarm. I was like, I think no, it is. You know his brethren, his entourage, bunch of pagans, especially the guy in the video spinning around.
Yeah.
Because the guy in the video gassed the song more than it needs to be, you know. Nah, but come on, his brethren in the chorus spinning around.
Yeah, his brethren gives him the locks
the song too much.
But like, I just didn't get the whole spinning thing. I actually didn't get it.
He's trying to do the Fabio Foreign thing. Doing his hey.
Yeah.
What I'm thinking. No,
so man tried to copy FIFA Foreign and Pop Smoke in one song, fam.
Yeah.
French, sort that out, man. Sort that shit out.
Trust me. Talk to your people, innit?
Bro.
Talk to your friends.
Fam, my man was in the head.
No, he needs an intervention about music, his music career. Just stop. Intervention, just stop.
Fam, so people have heard that tune and nobody told him, yo, this is not the one, French. Put it away.
You know what I mean? Those are the pagan friends that want the money, fam. Want to cash out on man's pocket.
Do you know what, man? It's the same thing. It's the same thing with whilst we're on this year of like music that you're not feeling, what's your thoughts on Heady One trying that new thing with that new mixtape that he made?
Oh, bro. You know what? I'll keep it real, really. The first one I sang, there's rapping and the beat normally. That's fine.
Yeah.
But when he goes, oh, bro, what is that, fam? Are you dying? Like a dog on his last legs?
Bro, with all due respect to Heady One, yeah, fam, that project wasn't for me, man.
Nah, cause like,
just wasn't for me, man.
You know the song with Fred again with the gang one? Like,
yeah.
I understood the message in it, what it's put across, but that just wasn't the vocals for it.
Do you know what it was?
Saying, I do anything for the gang, and the gang can be family, friend, whoever in it. I get that concept. But it's that part with that auto-tune. Nah, you're mocking it.
Bro.
Like, you know, it's fair enough, and it's made it far in it. Cool, but that's not your lane. I'm not saying you can't do something different, but that's not your lane.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, to be fair to him, yeah. Do you know the song Charades? I like the song Charades.
Yeah,
you know?
that goes in.
And there's only the part when he messes up with it.
Auto tune.
The auto high pitch.
Yeah. But that one, you can make it sliding because the beat kind of helps it along.
Yeah.
The beat helps it along, but this one, it's like, didn't work back in school?
Yeah.
You got a girlfriend in it. Then my girl dropped you a text say, "Oh, it's over," and you see man's room fight in the end crying. That's him on the beat. Tune,
do you know what it is, bro? That sounds like a lot of man trying to sing, you know.
The man shouting, "You sound fine, you know. I'm the guy, yo, man." Man say, "Producer, give me a hot beat," and man all up.
I can see. Do you know when a man puts their hand on the ear like this and just try to do a?
I feel it now. I'm ready.
Yeah, that's me still from.
That's me still. That's a bit of me. That's a bit of me, you know. Nah. Don't get me wrong. Heady One, don't get me wrong. He's a good artist, but
that wasn't the one.
That wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. Some else may like it, but majority of people weren't feeling it.
Yeah. Do you know if you just snipped out those parts, bro? Everything else is alright. The rapping part is all good.
Saying, the rapping part, like, do what part I really like though? You know when I'm standing in the black room.
Yeah.
And slowly seeing like the faces come up.
Yeah.
I was thinking, that's nice and nice concept. So I think he's somewhat more like a rapping or like a mellow kind of tone in it. Not screaming head off them like someone to choke you out in the black room.
Do you know what he could have done as well, man? Listen, like I said, again, I'm not no musical expert, but this is what I think would have worked.
You don't need to be when it's shit, fam.
Listen. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, he could have got someone to sing. Get someone else to sing those parts in it for him, and he just sticks to the rapping part. You get me?
Yeah.
But all in all, man, French.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Heady One still good though.
Yeah.
All in all, I really rate Heady One highly. That song wasn't for me. And French, just go sit in your room in a dark corner and just think about life in it. Yeah,
French, you give that one up. Heady, man, do you know what? Perfect it and try again, man. Try again, bro.
Yeah, no,
because I see what you're trying to do.
Calm.
Yeah,
true still.
I see what you're trying to do,
but that day, leave it alone.
Leave that one alone, blood. So
some
that
lanes ain't for you.
That kind of pushes on to sticking with the subject of French. Yeah, fam.
That fool.
Talk to me about this whole thing that he thinks is better than Kendrick, fam.
Bro, the man said he has more hits. No, he had more collabs. What are hits?
Do you know what? Listen, for me, yeah, French has got a lot of like radio bangers in it. Like he made a lot of like radio bangers, bro. But don't ever compare yourself to Kendrick, you know, because Kendrick's got quality music, bro. Quality.
You know what it is? You know, in French, like he has songs in it, but most of them are featured with somebody else, and that second person makes the song a lot better.
Yeah.
Like what song now with Sway Lee? You know what I'm talking about, innit?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, now. Did you like the song because of French or Sway Lee?
Sway Lee, obviously.
And whose song was it?
French, is it? Was it? Featuring Sway Lee?
Yeah. So basically, French is a feature on his own song.
Fam, listen.
Because Kendrick is a good artist.
Yeah. Listen, French is not a bad
song.
Listen, I'm not gonna bash French because French is a good artist, bro. But what I'm saying is like he hasn't got. Listen, Kendrick has got playback value. So 10 years from now, you can listen back to his music.
You know, French doesn't have the lyrical skills like Kendrick.
No way.
Like Kendrick songs, you play it.
Yeah.
You make it go into a deep think, and you think about life, think about this. 1 minute you want to party, 1 minute, like it makes you think more in it. French is more upbeat, and it says 1, 2 words was nice, but you get kind of the same thing from French.
Yeah.
You don't get nothing different. But Kendrick now, he'll hit from different angles, and he has more replay value, I think, personally.
Definitely. That's what I meant. So obviously, with French is a good artist, yeah, but to compare himself to Kendrick, bro, it's just no comparison. A and B, Kendrick has playback value, bro. Like you can always play Kendrick's music back because it's got value and meaning.
Yeah.
Like French is like it might be a club banger for a bit, yeah, and then it's like a washing machine thing, innit? Like a new thing will come out and he will get passed on. Do you get me?
That's like okay, as you said, a good thing is like you know his first song.
Yeah.
Well, not first song. What I heard, Stay Scheming.
Yeah.
From there, had very replay value. But that song now, nobody will play it now, really. But Kendrick's now songs from them times you can play because it sounds more playable.
Yeah. No, it's Kendrick is more like I would say more of a timeless music, man. Like you can listen to it and it still have the same meaning and the same value. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. French is more of right now, right here, right now kind of thing.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? That's
you wouldn't put him on the list of legends, bro.
What legends, mate? He's not even on the second list. What's the first list? Sorry. Right.
You know what it is, man? This lockdown is making a lot of people just beef everybody for no reason, man.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, you not see about then French try to go at 21 Savage. Not go at him, but he said to Young Thug in it. Because when 21 Savage said Young Thug's in the hall of capping.
Yes.
French trying to jump on there. I'm thinking, I realised French is trying to stay like relevant, you know.
Okay, so
Kendrick, then the Young Thug. I'm thinking, what else are you going for?
So with that, I think there needs to be a bit more context. So obviously, French has claimed that he's better than Kendrick, right? So Young Thug jumped out and said, bro, you're out of your mind for you to compare yourself to Kendrick. So them two start having like a back and forth as to who's better than who, blah, 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 blah. So French tried, so that tweet you're referring to, 21 Savage sent that tweet to Young Thug.
Because Young Thug,
but it was like a banter.
Even twice. Flopping on him.
So French tried to use that to say that, even 21 Savage is dissing you.
Mm. The Young Thug went left with it. Went left.
Bro, do you know what it is, yeah? Those comments were next.
Like, at first, innit, I was like, yeah, Thug, back your talk, innit? Then when you got to the wearing dress part, I was done. I was done out here, bro.
Do you know what it is? Because from what I heard, do you know, because I didn't know this, my brother was telling me about this, innit? He goes, Young Thug now is trying to move away from that. You know, that era where he used to wear dresses and all that. He's trying to wipe that memory and act like he never done it, like it didn't happen, innit? So what French was trying to do, French was trying to use that as a dig to kind of bring back, I remember when you wore a dress to my thing, like to my show, whatever. And the man goes, I wore the dress because I thought you was a real nigga, innit?
Real nigga showed up. Yeah, no, I get that part in it. But my part was, why do you need to wear a dress to show your brethren or guy you rate is a real nigga? That's what I got put off. Like, I'm not saying anything. French shouldn't get his props in it, because don't remember, he has made some songs over the years, innit? Some good, some questionable. But why do you need to wear a dress to show a man you rate him? That was my thing.
Do you know what it is? That was Young Thug's vibe back then, innit? Like, that's what he was on. Like, he was that quirky guy.
Listen, I don't care what you guys say. It could have been 10 years ago. You should be knowing when they wore a dress. Regardless. Even though I move away from it, that's something where I stick with him regardless. I don't care what no one says.
Yeah. But that was his vibe back in it, innit? So, obviously, he's trying to wipe that. He's trying to move on from that and trying to move towards more being like him, you know, a normal...
It's an internet question with life. Just own it. Just own it. You owned it back then, own it now.
But yeah, man was trying to beef him over that. I found that a beef funny, man. And I'm seeing a lot more, like, remember how we spoke about last time, this whole Instagram live beef, fam? Bro, there's a lot over here in the UK, bro. You know the whole online beef is still going on. So now, do you know who Lippy is?
You know, Lippy. Yeah.
Lippy's beefing World Boss now, man. See that World Boss shoot, bro? He's a nasty brother, you know. Bro, he's a nasty brother, fam. Like, you know what some people do for clout sometimes, bro? It's beyond me sometimes, you know.
He goes a bit too fast, though.
Lippy. See, everyone else's beef was kind of like let's box and do that thing, but them two was a bit more personal because the comments my man made, innit? Lippy just wants to lick his head off him.
Yeah, but everyone knows though, Lippy's like a very vocal guy though, so
yeah,
you get what you get. And the well boss guy in it, he kind of roasted people the wrong way. Well, from what I've seen, personally, but from what I've seen in it, he's like rub people the wrong way kind of thing. You get what I mean?
Yeah, he's a troll, man. That's what he is. Like, I've noticed with him, he's more of a troll online, man. He's like another AC. I've noticed.
Yeah, he is. But a lot less grease. But if it's funny.
Yeah. Like, I don't think Wild Boss is on a thing of where I'm gonna go and mash people up like AC was, yeah. But he's more of just antagonizing people online and just saying madness.
AC won't go nowhere either, so you know.
I'm seeing AC trying to, bro. I'm seeing AC trying to mediate some of these beefs, man, and telling mans to calm down and get the money, man, and don't bring negativity online. I'm like,
this guy, you know. Oh. You know what? Listen, you know with him. I don't know if people should dislike him or like him because he's just an odd kind of guy.
Do you know what it is, man? I appreciate for someone trying to change in it. So, AC, if you're trying to change, good for you.
Don't clap.
But this is what this is what I'm gonna say though. Like, don't be a hypocrite. Listen, don't be a hypocrite. I don't like people that are hypocrites. Like, if you're moving a certain way, yeah, and then now all of a sudden you're giving out this whole kumbaya speech, fam. Like, yo, boom, man, them don't do this, trying to preach to man, bro. Don't preach, bro. Do you get me?
Yeah, what is
stay out of it, bro.
Like for AC, for 1 minute he's like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up, and you're not on shit, blah blah blah. Next minute goes, nah, bro, I'm at peace, I'm get money. I'm thinking, pick a lane, man. You either chatting best shit, or you're a humble guy. Like you can't be both.
Yeah.
Because then you send across people the wrong image of you and make everyone think you're crazy.
Nah, because he was coming out with this whole like let's keep negativity online. Which, listen, I understand. He's trying to probably turn the leaf in it. But, like, don't be coming on the internet preaching when you've popped off being an internet troll, man. Do you get me?
Get me?
Just stay out of it, man. That's what I was saying, bro. Like,
if I was saying, I just watch it, observing it.
Yeah.
I watch it, observe because it's not worth it.
But then I was watching what's his name? High Post comments, man. Do you know what it is? I
watch High Post too tough, you know. What happened?
So, just to give you a bit of context on that as well, yeah?
Yeah.
There was a whole... They were. I don't know what they were talking about, but the conversation moved around religion. So, sorry, they were talking about World Boss's comments. And then he jumped in to defend him, to say that, yo, it's legal, whatever. We won't even get into that because that whole thing is a madness, isn't it? But
if it's bare man in it. It's a fair man.
And then he tried to use the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, as an example.
Yeah.
To back that comedy guy's statement and all that. And that's where it went all left, bro. Because he was trying to use like the Prophet, which is religion is like a cornerstone of other people's lives, isn't it?
Yeah,
so maybe say anything about the Prophet, whatever. Everyone's just like, huh?
Just to be heated still.
Yeah. And then man tried to use an example like that with the Prophet, bro. And then his apology was kind of all shambolic and all over the place. You know what a man's saying, I'm sorry, but then like, but I'm still right though. Like, I'm sorry, but man is still right though.
Yeah.
Do you know those sort of apologies? Like it's kind of a backhanded.
He's saying, take your apology, but I'm right either way.
Yeah.
One.
That's what he was giving. Like, you know what? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I apologize. It wasn't even a sorry. Like, I apologize, but like, yo, it's a backhanded thing, innit? But I'm still right though. The comments I made still stand. And then a lot of people got onto him, which rightly so, bro, because you can't be disrespecting man's religion and trying to use the Prophet as an example for something like that. Like, shouldn't even be mentioning his name in that sort of sentences. Do you get me?
Yeah, like certain conversations, you shouldn't bring certain stuff up like that because it will never end well for you. I don't care if you're a clean-hearted person trying to help somebody out. You can say something wants to go left, I want to take it the wrong way. So it's better off keep religion out of it.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's religion is like a cornerstone of a lot of people's lives. Man. You don't disrespect or try to use that as a religion because Vic gave him the same thing. Vic was like, listen. You're not surprised that people are getting onto you because even if it was in a car park and you've given that sort of example, like man will be onto you the same way.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Bro, like it was all like everything online looked like banter, but obviously it looked like with him, like his comments are kind of taking it out of the banter context. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So now it was a banter between him and people that he knows, but now when he brings religion into it, now you're gonna get mans that you don't know that are gonna be onto you.
Jumping in there.
You get me? Yeah. And not everybody's going to be nice about it. Yeah.
But that's, from when we hear religion in a certain context being made, you now have people who don't know you and you do know anti. It's a given.
I think, with him, the mistake he made, he should have apologized and just left it at that. But you know when a man keep trying to explain themselves and they just keep digging the whole thing?
Yeah. Because it was one of them ones saying, I'm sorry, but I was only saying this because of this. I'm thinking, brother, just say, I apologize, I didn't mean to offend anybody, just sign out.
And I won't use that example again, and I'll just move on. Do you get me?
Yeah, and like, stay quiet off social media for a bit, innit, until it dies down, then come back, innit?
Yeah.
You can't say sorry, then a backhand, man. But it's really, I'm not saying no have to, but me personally, I think, when you make a big statement like that, innit, mate, just go sit down and relax for a bit, innit?
Yeah.
I'm not going to hide it, but I'm saying, relax for a bit now, because what was a madness. And people probably still will be heated about it, because that's what they believe in.
Yeah, because one of his brethren jumped on, and he's giving him an example, said, your granddad used to beat, whatever, like he said, he gave him an example about his great-granddad. And then he went on the defensive like, don't bring my granddad into it, And he goes, but then that's the same thing, like, you're talking about a man's religion. It's going to touch, imagine that times 10.
Same difference. It's gonna touch it. If it's something sacred to you, important, it's gonna touch you.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Because a man said,
it could be your granddad, mom, religion. It could be anything. It's gonna touch you.
Because a man said, imagine that times 10, bro. The sort of example that you're giving.
Plus, remember when you say about religion, it's not one person unto you, It's like thousands of people back unto you,
That's what I'm saying. Like, if I start speaking about religion, then boom. It'll go out of like a context, a conversation between me. That I'm offended like a whole load of people. Do you get me?
Yeah. Plus, them convos there, you should have away from social media with your religions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You should have it. You should have it in open because you might be saying something. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying an example in it. Say if I say something in it, but I don't mean it in a bad way.
Yeah. And
you say it now, somebody can misinterpret it now. Then I look like a bad person. So them stuff there, and don't put it on social media because what he did was wrong, innit? Really.
Exactly.
If you can apologize, innit? But those stuff they keep it on social media because the backlash ain't be good.
Exactly. It's the example there, man. Sometimes being on social media too much gets you into trouble, man. That's another example, man.
Because you never know who's out there, who's ready to jump on your case.
Yeah. And just in future, man, just listen. Just don't talk about religion, man. Just watch your mouth when you're talking about when it comes to Islam and religion. Just any religion in general. Don't disrespect people, man. And don't use those examples.
If you want to debate about religion, have a debate with your brethren behind closed doors.
Exactly.
You
Not everything has to hit the net, innit? Well, not conversations that are heated like that anyway.
No, not heated like that, but say something about religion, innit? Religion is one of them things you talk about personally. You don't have a camera or video chat in it, chatting about it now. Then you say something or I say something now. Then we're supposed to take like me and you not know what we're saying, but people in the comments now watching.
Yeah.
It's not worth it, bro. Plus some stuff you shouldn't really say, or some stuff you shouldn't compare in real life. It's just not worth it.
Exactly.
It's like a slap in the face, literally.
Yeah. Yeah, there's certain conversations, man, you just can't be having on the net, man. If that's how you feel, man, just because even the way he tried to explain himself is just digging the hole deeper, man.
Yeah.
Just saying all types of wrong things, bro.
Like if you're a big enough man to say that statement, you're a big enough man to say I'm sorry and shut up.
Exactly.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah, man. Just don't use, man. I hope. Do you know what? Everyone makes mistakes, man. I hope he learns from that. I guess it's like a learning thing for a minute.
Like a learning curve, yeah. It has to be, because I think he's gonna sit down and realize, oh shit, I fucked up. You know, what I said was just out of context. Like, I'm sorry. So now, hopefully, going on from this, he'll be a bit more cautious what he says. Definitely,
man. Because
you gotta learn from the first time, people like not let it slide, but you can't leave you alone, but to watch him. The second time now, you're fried out here. You're fried. Like whatever career you had in it, you're done out here. They're gonna label you as something.
But hold on a different one though. Do you really think 100 bags is being offered for these fights? And do you think they're gonna happen?
For this fight, 100 bags?
Yeah.
No. 100 bags? No. Who's forking at 100 bags for all these fights? Please tell me.
Apparently that's what the prize money is. Like, that's they get in the bag. I don't know the ins and outs yet, but that's what they're putting on the internet, man.
Wait, is it per fight? Or
no, I think it's the winner gets... I think the winner gets like... The loser gets a cut and the winner gets a cut. So I don't know how they're spreading the money.
No, I'm saying, say if like... what's his name? Jay Spades and Vic had a fight in it. It's like their own separate money to everybody else's. If you get what I mean? Like, say we have a fight in it, 100k, and then a fight 100k. Is it two different 100ks? Or
you know what? The thing is, so far, they haven't mentioned any undercards. So I'm not aware of any other people that are fighting. There's separate fights happening, yeah? But from what I know, there's 100 grand purse. So I don't know how they're going to divide that or who's going to take what. But that's what that's being offered at the moment by an unknown promoter.
But then again, though, 100k though, isn't it? If you're not a fighter professional, isn't it?
Yeah.
100k is a lot of money, but it depends who you are, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like, to me and you, it might be like, a bag of money. To them, it's like...
but then 100 bucks for anyone is a lot of money, yeah? 100 grand, yeah? Like, as a purse, because not a lot of boxers even make that fight, you know? So these men are making a lot more than for a white collar boxing as well. Like, it's not even a professional thing.
Yeah, what I'm saying, because for the professional thing, but 100k though for any fight though, any first time is good. Like, if someone said to me, 100k in it for a fight, I'm like, you know what? Say fuck it. But the only thing is, if you lose though, innit?
Yeah,
if you lose though, it's how your heart goes.
Do you know what it is though? It's like these men are not fighting to the death. I think what the rules are is if you get hit and then you take a knee, then you've automatically lost. Do you get me? So it's not like a man are getting beat up until they get knocked out.
A man says take a knee and I win. So I'm gonna make a man put one knee on the floor and I win.
Yeah, I think that's what the rules are. Just for the safety aspect in it.
Man, it's boxing. You know what you're getting into. I'm not saying you have to beat man down, but at least make it a bit more. But it's the sense of if you get hit, you lose straight away and like you kneel down. Or
I don't know. So these are things I'm seeing on.
You carry on.
Yeah. No. So what I'm seeing so far off the internet is let's say if you get hit now and then boom you take a knee or you drop to the ground, then the fight is done. That other person's won.
Nah, but I'm saying, I heard you say. I'm saying, if the person get hit and it takes a knee, do I lose straight away, or do I have 5 seconds to get up, or whatever to get up?
From what I'm hearing so far, if you take a knee, you've lost. Fight done.
that's kind of quick still.
Yeah. I think they're doing it.
Well, I just said, I don't know if I'll live to you, but if it's a thing of you lose straight away if we knee down, and then I don't think you should get like a 5 second to get back up.
Yeah, to see if you can continue to fight in it.
Yeah.
But then if you think about it, the reason why they're doing it, the reason why they're doing it is because health and safety reasons, one, yeah? And two, they haven't got none of them got boxing license, so they don't want a man dying in the ring, innit? They don't want someone dying in the ring, bro. You get me?
Well, these men out here and it saying, I can knock you, blah, blah, blah. Let man do their thing in it, fam. That's my... Yeah. I'm not saying make a man go full blown, man that. I'm thinking more of, if a guy's taking knee on the floor, give him 5 seconds in it. After 5 seconds, if you don't get up in it, done the fight. That's my thing in it.
That's what I think. That's what I think. Yeah.
Not just put your knee down and you lose straight away.
Yeah, because I feel like if that's the rule, or if that's the official rule that they're going to use, let's say you might hit me and I might drop, but I'm not out and out. Do you get me? I can still get up and fight on. So it's kind of unfair.
Give me a chance in it.
Yeah. But then I think these are looking at
these things happen anytime soon, though.
Yeah.
These things happen anytime soon, though.
Plus, I don't think they're going to do it anytime soon. No.
Not being negative, but some of them probably whatever happened anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I remember after a while, I might think to yourself, it ain't worth it, forget it.
I feel like, not even that. I feel like a lot of these won't happen because they're trying to promote the fight so much here that shit will start turning personal all of a sudden. Do you get me?
Yeah, plus no one knows what the fight's happening, innit?
Yeah.
Because of quarantine, no one knows the fight's happening, so...
Yeah.
Man can we get heated for how many months now? We get to ring now, it's personal. Because it took so long to get here, and man said, I'm not sure,
not even that, it's like, blah, blah. Because these lot are on Insta Live so much, like, I feel like they're going to keep saying, someone's going to take something personal, and then the fight is going to be off already. Do you get me?
No, it could go two ways. You either be off, or say, I know somebody says the fight's in September, innit? So from now September, it's a long while, innit? So in that time now, you're still going to do back and forth to keep the fight alive, innit?
Yeah.
But at some point, someone's going to say something and get sick of like the back and forth and get mad personally. And remember, if you got a man chatting shit to you for like 3-4 months, innit, and we see him in person yet, afterwards they get a bit tedious and they get a bit annoyed and they take it personal. So by the time the fight comes, it either happen or it might happen but it'll go too far.
That's what exactly. Or it's gonna get called off and mans are gonna be like, yeah.
Or man's gonna be ready to lick my head off. Two ways, innit?
Listen, if it happens, bro, I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it.
Nah, it happens. I watch it though. Yeah, if it's on, I watch it same way. Because it should be good anyway. Because from what I'm seeing, it should be interesting enough to watch.
Bam. On a different one, I was watching this podcast today, innit? And then they brought this topic about... Have you heard about this whole thing where people are having a go at footballers? And saying
about cutting their salaries.
They should cut their salaries so that they can invest more into the NHS and whatever.
Yeah.
Bro, man, I was watching it, and obviously people are talking about how footballers should cut their salaries and shit, I'm just thinking, okay, I get it's a time of crisis, whatever, but why is the blame all put on the footballers? Like, it's not their fault, fam. Do you get me?
It's a government. Because, you know what it is? I think it's the same thing. Like, don't get me wrong. It would be good for them to put the money into the NHS, and don't get me wrong, because the NHS need it, innit? But you can't put that kind of blame on the footballers.
Yeah.
Mate, it's the government's main priority to look after the NHS, isn't it? So I don't know how you go from footballers blaming them for the NHS, which should be the government.
Bro, do you know what it is? People are just looking at a scapegoat, man, because footballers earn like a high salary, but so do other people, walks of life, like actors, like all types of entertainers. It comes all under entertainment.
Because my thing is also, before you go attack the football, say, how the NHS, blah, 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 how about you go protest to the government about cut their salaries? Because the government gets paid a stack of money when you cut their salaries, like Boris and all them, the prime ministers, the leaders, when you cut their salary. But no one's cutting theirs, though, innit?
Sorry, have you seen Piers Morgan asked this politician that works in the government?
Yeah,
And goes,
I know Piers Morgan.
Are you willing to take a pay cut yourself? Because he's on like millions, like he gets bare money.
Yeah, he gets paid differently.
And he goes, nah, but I'm gonna put in more time. I'm gonna put in more time.
More time to do what? Make money.
More time. I'll work harder and not sacrifice my salary.
So work harder to get paid. What? See, man, you see what I mean?
Because Piers Morgan was like, because my man was on the thing of like footballers should take a pay cut, innit? And he goes, but are you willing to take a pay cut to save the NHS?
Yeah.
Like, are you willing to take a pay cut? And he goes, no, I'm gonna put in more hours and work harder.
Well, my thing is, if I'm on a $1 million a year, whatever else in it,
yeah.
Why I don't have the right to go tell our next man with their millions to go take a pay cut if I'm not doing it. It's one of them ones in life. You lead by example, in it.
Yeah.
If I'm going to do something, you go do it as well, in it. Not just can't put it all on me. Cause look, I'm a millionaire and you're a millionaire, innit? I say to you, Muslim, how about you take a pay cut in it, and you invest, blah blah blah. So why can't I do it as well? I can't be telling you what. Get me?
Do you know what it is? It's like, do you know what footballers are like? How do we not know that they're already giving some of their salary to the NHS already? Like, we don't know any of these things because people look at footballers as high earning, selfish people, which majority of the time they're not. Do you know what I mean? They're like general human beings like us, and a lot of the times because they get that sort of salary, they've adapted a certain lifestyle. Yeah. So it's hard to, very hard to punish them. Do you know what I mean?
Plus, I feel like people like blame them, but you can't blame them for making that life for themselves. If you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not saying people are wrong about saying their footballers take a salary cut. So if anybody watching this, I'm not in disagreement, yeah. But my thing, you can't keep blaming the footballers because the politicians, they're rich. I don't see none of them take a pay cut.
I think you know this with the government.
I said actors, whatever. No, but I'm saying, you know, everyday people, they're saying footballers take a pay cut. Okay, cool. So how about you go say the government take a pay cut too, like the Labour leaders and all them people. I'm not saying it. It can't be one for one. It can't be one for one batch of rich people and a different thing for never rich people.
I think people just know how to divert. People, you know, when there's a problem, people just know how to divert the attention everywhere else but apart from the problem. Like, the government is responsible for the NHS. Do you know what I mean? They should be the ones funding the NHS.
It's only since the coronavirus came out, innit? You know, the government dismissed 1.7 billion of historical NHS debt.
Is it? No, I didn't know.
So basically, it's all because the NHS in it had like I don't know if it's 1 billion or 3 billion between there in it, but the NHS had like a debt of over $1 billion in it of historical debts to pay back, and it's only since the coronavirus came in now, the government dismissed it, like not all of it, but half of it. So it's only recently they were half of NHS for coronavirus, but before the virus going in, apparently the NHS owed 1.7 billion worth of debt.
But isn't the NHS owned by the government? I'm confused, man. But do you know what the sad part is? Is everyone's appreciating the NHS now, innit? Because we're going through a crisis. But the sad thing is, when this thing is done, it's like it's all gonna go back to normal, and then people are gonna just forget about it. Do you know what I mean? But I
think people do come to NHS, but they only come back to it a lot more now because when they had the Britex going on in it, everyone is pissed about the NHS going private, them giving jobs out to whatever else. But I think now that people actually realise, oh shit, we actually do need the NHS. I think people only listen to it more seriously.
No, I think people only care
later on. But as you said though, later on, people will come go back to everyday lives. But at the same time though, you have a small percentage who still care about NHS slowly.
I think the NHS people care. Now the thing is, people care about NHS shit is like when it directly affects them or people around them, innit? But it's sad because obviously So when everything goes back to normal, it's like people are gonna forget. Like there won't be appreciation. You won't see people outside clapping 8 o'clock, fam, on a Friday for the NHS for their hard work or anything like that, man. And it's not fair that they're not being compensated for it as well. Like, where is the salary increase?
Because my mum's a nurse, and mum, my aunties, all nurses, and she goes to work every day, breaks her back, goes to work every day, in it, to come home, risking her life, in it. And the government don't want to, give me some kind of extra benefits. Bro.
Yeah.
Because bare families who have parents who are nurses, in it, their mom, dad, auntie, sister, whoever can be gone. You can say to them, bye today, see you later, I will shift it. Tomorrow now, you hear they're in intensive care.
Yeah.
Because they're in the front line, in it. But nobody really wants to actually go. But the government doesn't actually go out there and put some kind of benefits or have in place for them. But you only care when Boris go in it, when you're on your deathbed go in it, everyone's, oh my god, Boris, oh my god, brother. It was his fault, fam. No offense, in it. I'm happy he recovered, but it's his fault, fam. Where you going? Shaking bare hands. Then you finally want to look very. Then do you know when he was on was it the? I can't remember. I think it was the Mail or the News, whatever it was.
Yeah.
But he was on there. He was like, I'm so thankful for the NHS. You saved my life. I'm like, oh, so now you feel a bit more good about yourself, about NHS. But before, you saying families will die though, innit? Because you see, people, as you said, people only care when it affects them personally.
That's the thing, man. That's the thing. Everyone really cares when it directly hits home with them. But yo, talking about world leaders, fam, have you heard about that Kim Jong-un guy's dead?
Everyone says he's dead. One says a vegetable. One says he's hiding somewhere. I think, my thing is, does anybody really care?
Trump cares.
No. I'm not saying Trump. I mean, normal everyday people. Nobody cares. Sense of don't know if it's true or not.
I think, you know what it is? It's more of it's not. I wouldn't say it's a shock, but it shocked a lot of people, like world leaders, isn't it? Because
well, what is it about? Because 1 minute they say he's dead, 1 minute they say he's a vegetable, 1 minute you say he's fine. So, which one is it?
Do you know who I don't want to be though? That surgeon that's working on him, fam.
Surgeon, listen, when I read the end, Surgeon March, I was like, he's dead, I was like, oh
he's
my
gone, blood.
Listen, imagine it. Because when I read the end, I don't know why, for some reason in my head, back of my head, I don't believe he's dead, innit? It just seems like
it seems fake, innit? Like something about it's like hoaxy.
So that's why I'm not too fussed. I'm not saying I don't care. I don't care as in I don't know the full facts in it, because him being that much thing sounded mad to me,
Yeah.
Sounded mad to me. But a surgeon though, I think I'll change my name, my address, forget my kids' family. You're screwed, bro.
Bruv, they're killing them on site, fam. Like he's finished. He's finished.
Okay, look, you're gonna match up the one of the most powerful man with nuclear defenses in the world, and you'll kill him now. You're mad.
Bro, the man's a dictator, fam. Apparently,
you get me?
From what I heard, he's proper on it. Proper dictatorship, bro.
Listen, man, got that button ready to press, He's got that button ready to press,
Do you know what? When the official news comes out, whether he's dead or alive, I want to see what Trump has to say. That's what I'm interested in.
Bare people saying, oh, it's good, he's dead, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, we all know he's a bit of a hard-ass dickhead, but we don't know him personally. If I'd say, wish man dead, that's mad.
Yeah.
That's mad.
I don't wish any death on him, man, but, it was a shocking news still. I was like, raw. Yeah. I thought it's fake news, man.
Yeah, because no one really knows. It was Instagram. Instagram, you kind of not see you on there, any.
Yeah.
I guess on YouTube, I think, But then, he kept saying, he's a vegetable, he's dead. Which one is it? But apparently, no one knows for sure, though, innit?
Yeah, no one knows. Apparently, it's hearsay, innit? But it's apparently it's a credible source that said that he's dead, but nobody knows, man. It's a hearsay right now.
When people say botch, innit? Botch means like fucked up, not dead. To me.
Yeah.
You have plastic surgery.
Yeah.
And they say, I got no job, but they botched it up. It don't mean you're dead. It means they fucked it up, innit?
Yeah.
So botch is a bit of a loose term if he's dead.
Nah, I think I don't know, because some people are saying that he's basically a vegetable, fam.
Yeah.
And some people are saying that he's dead. Yeah, heart surgery. Yeah.
What if he's dead though? So I ain't gonna lie, the whole world you'd be a bit of a madness though, you know. Some would be happy, some would be happy, some would be sad. Just depends.
I think, do you know what? Whether he's dead or alive, someone that's just probably just like him is gonna replace him anyway.
Yeah, because apparently his family has been controlling that country for, I want to say, over 10 years. His family's been like running the country. His family. So if he has somebody else under him, they'll take over. If not, don't know.
Yeah, because it was his dad before that, innit? Before him, it was his dad that was the leader. So
because I'm sure they don't really have elections, innit? It's just passed down.
Yeah, it's just passed down. Yeah. Whoever's next in line.
So unless he's got somebody else to pass it down to, I guess it's up for grabs, innit? The country, in a sense.
Yeah.
But this year, I say, just write it all off.
Yeah.
Write it all off. The first day I was in my house, I ripped the whole year off. From the first day I ripped it all off. Ripped it all off, blood.
Yo, bro, this year's been... Sorry, go on.
When people ask me, how was your birthday? How was your 26th, innit? I'm like, no. It was 25, 27. I'm a cancel 2020, fam.
2020 gone, yeah?
Yeah, bro. I was 25, 27. I'm a cancel 2020, fam, because it's shambles.
Let's just hope, man. Let's just hope this lockdown ends well, and we've got at least, hopefully, 2021 to enjoy it.
Yeah. But at the same time, I'm enjoying it, though, because I can relax from work. Because work was killing my ass. Differently, man.
I'm back to work tomorrow, lads.
Yeah, nah, I'm good still. You do your thing, innit? Work was killing me differently. I'm happy for this break, lad.
Trust me. I've enjoyed it while it lasted, but it's back to reality for me, man.
Yeah. No, I also miss the gym, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Other than that, I'm good.
Fam, if they just allowed me just to go leave my house and go gym, and just like nothing else is open apart from gyms, I'm alright, man.
Yeah, bro. But only thing though, the gym ain't gonna be ram out though, fam.
Trust me.
Sardine tin, fam. Ram out. Yeah, everyone's gonna run up in there. But at least
Randy.
though, look at the bright side though. At least have more time until next year, innit? To get in shape. But my phone battery died though, anyway.
Same. But yo, fam, it's been a madness talking to you, man. We'll record again next time, innit?
Yeah, with your longness, fam. Now tomorrow. Yeah, man.
Bro, well, we'll definitely catch up again, G. Yo, I'm gonna end the recording here.
Yeah, well, enjoy fasting, bro.
Yeah, man. I'll speak to you soon, G.